The full lineup for the 2021 series of The Apprentice has finally been released after the show was rested for 2 years due to the COVID pandemic. A former rugby player, eco-warrior, a witch school graduate and the self-dubbed Asian version of Lord Sugar lead the diverse 16-person group who will be battling it out weekly in a bid to nab Lord Sugar's £250,000 investment in their business. This year's group features 8 women and 8 men from a wide range of business backgrounds, with specialists in online pajama sales, the retail industry and the food and drink market set to make their screen debut when the series launches on Thursday. Amstrad mogul Lord Alan, 74, is joined by longtime ally and advisor Baroness Karen Brady and Series 1 winner Tim Campbell, who is replacing Claude Littner for the series while he recovers from multiple surgeries following a serious e-bike accident. The hit BBC show is now in its 16th season, having begun in 2005 as a groundbreaking show which featured some of the country's best young business minds hoping to secure a job with the then Sir Alan. However, the program has slowly turned into a more reality TV-inspired fare, with big personalities gloating irreverently about their skills in business. Among the women competing for Lord Sugar's investment is glamorous dessert parlor owner Harpreet Kaur, 30, who already earns 6 figures from her coffee and cake business. "I'm definitely not in business to make friends, I'm here to make money," she declares. Sophie from Cheltenham is the proud owner of a boutique cocktail bar, describing herself as magical and enchanting and even has a witch school qualification. At 48, London-based beauty brand owner Amy Ansell admits she is coming to the business later in life after working for years in sales and showbiz. But she is determined for her brand to be known nationwide, insisting "If I have to be a BCH I will." Brittany Carter from Bristol is looking to break away from her hotel front-of-house manager role and launch the first alcoholic protein drink, with Lord Sugar's help. Her positive attitude is her best asset, she says, revealing that every morning she writes 10 things that I am grateful for, and when I go to sleep, I reflect on 5 things I am grateful for from that day. Shama Amin, 41, already has a busy work life running her children's day nursery as well as juggling life with 5 children at home. Describing herself as loyal, determined and outspoken, Shama is ready to prove she has the skill set that is required to be one of the best, successful businesswomen in the early years sector. Stephanie Affleck, 28, also works in the children's sector, running her own designer clothing store for kids. With her East London roots, the blonde is hoping to bond with Lord Sugar and match his no-nonsense attitude towards business. Catherine Louise Byrne, 29, from Swindon owns an online pajama store but has worked a wide range of jobs from mortgage advisor to events manager. Describing herself as ambitious, kind, and often savage, she says she's there to win, not to make friends. Francesca Kennedy Wallbank is a 26-year-old, eco-conscious, mathematics graduate looking for investment in her next venture, providing a product carbon footprint service for businesses with a simple equation of her own creation. Coming from a line of successful entrepreneurs, she is confident that she can win, stating, "I've never lost anything, I always win." Among the men competing to win the investment are 38-year-old flight operations instructor Aaron Wills, who isn't afraid of hard work, having previously slogged it out as a milkman, horseman and butcher. The outgoing and full-of-life salesman is hungry for success and says he is at a stage now, where he can't let anyone stand in his way. Akeem Bundu Kamara, 29, works as a strategy manager for a financial firm and insists he'll stand out from the sea of other candidates due to his ambition, drive and the experience working with strategy. The confident London dweller also states he's already on the pathway to making it. Already the owner of his own business, digital marketing agency manager Akshay Thakrar is a whiz in the business world at just 28 years old. Akshay believes he's been put on earth to do one thing, and that's to make money. He has the ability to speak 7 languages, and as a result claims he is able to connect with everyone and therefore can sell anything, to anyone. Another business owner, Alex Short, 27, dropped out of school during 6th form but hasn't let that hold him back from achieving his career goals. The commercial cleaning company owner is now on the way to tripling his turnover, which he views as the most impressive thing he's done in business so far. Bringing some sporting flair to the competition is former rugby player Connor Gilsonan, 28, who is now a sales executive. His business idea consists of a fleet of quirky food and beverage vendors targeted at music and sports events. Harry Mahmood, 35, is a regional operations manager who describes himself as the Asian version of Lord Sugar, and hopes they can work together to develop his bath bomb business and become the bad boys of the bath bomb world together. Up next is qualified pharmacist and Nicki Minaj superfan Naveed Soul, 27, who wants to bring Lord Sugar into the pharmacy business. Describing himself as quirky and unique, Naveed plans to stay true to himself throughout the process, no mean feat in a house full of ruthless businessmen. Completing the male lineup is finance manager Nick Showering, 31, who doesn't believe in stepping on others to get where you want in business. Considering himself a people person who is lots of fun, Nick's plan to beat the competition is to kill them with kindness. Filming for this series was planned to begin in spring 2020, but the onset of the pandemic forced the BBC to postpone production to a later date. With 16 new candidates competing to win a life-changing £250,000 investment in their business, the series launches with a challenge that is anything but plain sailing. Aboard a brand new cruise ship laid on by Lord Sugar, the candidates are split into teams as they're tasked with designing an advertising campaign for a destination cruise. After being thrown in the deep end during the first task, those who do survive will face a host of equally daunting challenges ahead as relationships are tested and competitive drive is flared. The tasks include being launched into the world of children's oral care, an adventurous brief to boost Welsh tourism with zip lines and steam trains, and the development of an original video game concept will also take things up another level. The budding entrepreneurs will also find themselves in the spotlight as they sell live on TV, negotiate fishy waters in Cornwall and navigate a racing-inspired corporate away day at Silverstone. There will be no easing gently back into boardroom life this series, as Lord Sugar makes no secret that the stakes are higher than ever. Each task will end with the candidates being summoned in to fight their corner in the boardroom, with one final opportunity to escape the firing line. Speaking from the boardroom in the first episode, Lord Sugar said, "I must say, we are glad to be back in the boardroom again. But don't for 1 minute think I've gone soft. Due to the pandemic, the world of business is tougher than ever before, and the same goes for this process. In this boardroom you don't get furloughed, you get fired." Over the years, Lord Sugar has invested close to a staggering £3 million into winning pitches, and this year's ambitious entrepreneurs will be doing their utmost to prove they mean business as they fight it out for the life-changing investment opportunity. comedian, writer and actor Tom Allen returns as host of The Apprentice, You're Fired, which will air each week on BBC Two straight after the main show. Casting awry over each week's events, Tom will be joined by a host of celebrity fans and business professionals to dissect and debate the candidates' progress through each task. 2 special episodes, The Final 5 and Why I Fired Them, will also return to reveal the stories behind the series before the finale. The Final 5 reflects on the journey of the candidates who make it through to the interviews, before they battle it out to secure their place in the final. Before the series finale, Lord Sugar will also reveal a further insight into his boardroom decisions in Why I Fired Them. The Apprentice starts this Thursday, January 6 at 9 p.m. on BBC One, followed by You're Fired on BBC Two. Watch live and on demand on BBC iPlayer.